controls. First sees all.
Sure, I love doing my work, but nobody knows what goes on on the back, in the background, right? So I try to share it. Voice is still completely bad, so I'm not doing much talking. Forgive me. We're gonna still see some amazing videos. Falling star, the moon last night. Yeah, I was out for 2 hours, didn't get it, so I'll be doing the same tonight. Don't you worry. I had to take it out and bring it back in because that's what I do each time. So yeah, a falling star coming into the atmosphere. Let's go on to the moon because I want to talk about some UFOs. It's a short video and I'll get another one right up after this, my friends. Sinus iridum, top left, you can see real structures. Even in the NASA images, the crappy NASA images of sinus iridum, you could see that squiggly toothpaste line at the back. Things you can't see and people don't know about are the hazes. Blurry, colored, gassy patches that are everywhere over top of what looks like structuring. Is it movement? Is it companies, gases that are there? They're there. And it's all over the moon. Different colors, hiding and blending in the surface that you can hardly see. Here's an interesting one, which I really love this one so much. As you see, I thought it was a UFO lighting up the surface, but then something leaves the surface. I thought it was coming from the UFO, but it seems to go by the UFO. All these little lights, which are obviously probably UFOs. There it is in the center, lighting up. This is just magnified in slow motion, no trickery or filters. So watch it. The light's starting to go up. It was really dim. Now it's starting to move. So you're like, okay. And there in the small square, you can see the surface light up, a light on the surface, and then watch. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what's going on, but it's movement, it's activity, it's an interaction, I think, with the other UFOs. Here's a quickie of Mars. Look at the back over top. That light that's there, again, rare that I get the square lights or rectangle lights. That one really does have a shape. Whether it's between me and Mars, obviously. It doesn't mean it's beside Mars, right? You never know. It depends on the size. It could be far away and small, or it could be massive far away. Who knows? Here, very interesting lines. And again, look where I am, my friends, along that black line. That's what shows us the elevation. It's called the Terminator line. We're going to go see spectacular tower right now on the surface of the moon. Let's check it out with some music, perhaps. Are you ready to go see Aristarchus Crater? The closest you've ever seen it before. The Aristarchus Plateau. Look at the circular motion that the stones are forming themselves in a circle on the surface of the moon. So where exactly am I filming on the surface? There's all the magnification zoom ups and steps from far to close. Let's get a circle up on exactly where I just showed you on the ground. There it is on the right, and on the left, that black, dark, shady area is what we saw. Let's go back to it. Let's just zoom up. no tampering, and you can see that circular motion of the rocks and stones or whatever they may be, structures. It's like, why would rocks be in a circle, right? Is it a Stonehenge? You know, who knows? But let me tell you one thing. The surface, you hear people saying that there is a frame on the surface, and you hear it a lot. So when they tell me that they think there's a frame on the surface, I'm like, it has to be really what I'm showing. All those lines, sometimes you see up to 6 to 7 lines, maybe 3 to 4 lines together, turning around or passing, just like autoroutes, you know? What's an easy way to screw up someone's life when he's popular? Lots I don't show you guys. This is Bruce Sees All. You notice it's not my name, right? It is my image. It's an impersonator, misheard, and I'm sort of stuck between misheard and John Walson, because John Walson's the one that says a thank you in advance to all my generous supporters. But newsflash: the jealous Marsman attacked me again. He threw bricks at my house. This was when I was having an altercation with the neighbor. I was going to court. Somebody had even shot at the house. I broke all my windows, kicked in my front door, ran off with my wife, and stole my car. I'm brokenhearted. I really miss my car. I'm asking for donations to buy a new BMW X7. See myevent.com, which my real page was posted. I only need to raise $75,000. That's not true. I didn't write that. Thank you in advance to all my generous supporters. I love you all. She also wrote it in French, Tanja, misheard. Je dois me. I didn't click on the read more, but she actually rewrote it in French to impersonate me because I speak in French and English. She came with her channel and asked me, you could send underneath, Bruce, c'est toi, meaning Bruce, is this you? Our whore underneath, you know, a real whore. And, you know, that's funny. And what happens is when you're attacked by trolls, expose them. They get so embarrassed, they'll stop. Trust me, they'll stop. This is, I guess it's a money issue, I guess. I have no idea. But it's all just a mind game, really. You could have a handful of people making up channels. All for what? For jealousy? And here's the very famous John Lear, the godfather of ufology. The only trophy I got out of that meeting? Well, I got this as a trophy. At least he asked me to be his friend. Imagine the honor. So I must be doing something right. I can't show Donald Trump's friend request, sadly. Dalai Lama, craw face, see craw face. Thank you so much, man. Leanne, Sully, thank you so much. Mr. Richard Crooks, Michelle Oberson, thanks guys. Julia Craig. Aliens are gone.
This is Houston. Say again, please.